Hey there, welcome back to The Chill Cook. I'm so glad you're here because today we're going to make something absolutely delicious that feels fancy but is actually super simple. That's right, we're diving into 5-ingredient Chicken Alfredo pasta, a creamy, cheesy, and comforting dish that anyone can make, even if you've never cooked in your life before. By the end of this video, you'll have a restaurant-quality meal ready in less than 30 minutes, using only 5 ingredients. And trust me, it tastes so good that everyone will think you spent hours in the kitchen. So before we get started, let's quickly go over what we'll need. You only need 5 ingredients: chicken breast, pasta, heavy cream, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. That's it. No complicated sauces, no weird seasonings, no extra steps. Just simple, real ingredients that combine into a rich, comforting Alfredo pasta. If you have some salt and pepper lying around, that's bonus. But the core recipe works with just these 5. Alright, let's get cooking. First things first, the chicken. We're going to use 2 medium chicken breasts. Start by trimming any excess fat and then cut them into bite-sized pieces. You want them small enough to cook quickly and evenly, but not so tiny that they dry out. Perfect little pieces that will soak up the sauce later. Now, grab a tablespoon of olive oil and heat it in a medium pan over medium heat. Once the oil is shimmering, add the chicken pieces in a single layer. You want to hear that satisfying sizzle as soon as the chicken hits the pan. This is the sound of flavor happening. Season with a pinch of salt and pepper, and let the chicken cook for about 5 to 7 minutes, turning occasionally until each piece is golden brown and fully cooked. The outside should have a nice sear and the inside should be tender and juicy. Don't rush this part. Cooking the chicken properly at this stage makes all the difference later when it mixes with the creamy sauce. While the chicken is cooking, let's get the pasta ready. Bring a pot of water to a boil. Add a generous pinch of salt. It might seem small, but this is how you season the pasta itself and enhance the flavor. Toss in about 200 grams of your favorite pasta. You can use fettuccine, spaghetti, or any type you have on hand. Cook according to the package instructions until it's al dente, which means it's cooked through but still has a little bite to it. While the pasta is cooking, make sure to stir occasionally so it doesn't stick together. Once it's done, drain the pasta, but don't forget to save about half a cup of the pasta water. This starchy water is a little magic trick. It will help loosen the sauce later if it's too thick and make it cling to every piece of pasta perfectly. Now that we've got our chicken and pasta ready, let's move on to the heart of this dish, the Alfredo sauce. Grab the same pan you cooked the chicken in and pour in 1 cup of heavy cream. Turn the heat down slightly so the cream doesn't boil too aggressively. Let it warm up for a minute or 2. Then, slowly add 1 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. This is where the magic happens. Stir continuously, letting the cheese melt into the cream. You'll notice it thickening as you stir, transforming into a silky, glossy sauce that smells absolutely heavenly. If at any point the sauce seems too thick or stiff, add a splash of the reserved pasta water. This will loosen it up and make it coat the pasta beautifully. It's a small step that makes a huge difference, especially for beginners who sometimes worry about sauces breaking or being too thick. Once the sauce is ready, it's time to bring everything together. Add the cooked pasta directly into the pan with the creamy Alfredo sauce. Then, add the cooked chicken pieces on top. Gently toss everything together, making sure every strand of pasta is coated with that rich, cheesy sauce. Take a moment here to just appreciate the smell. The combination of golden chicken, melted Parmesan, and creamy sauce is one of those aromas that makes your kitchen instantly feel cozy and inviting. If you want, you can taste a little piece now and adjust the seasoning. A pinch of salt and pepper can elevate it, but the dish is already delicious at this stage. Now for the finishing touch. Chop a handful of fresh parsley and sprinkle it over the top. Not only does it add a pop of color, but it also gives a subtle freshness that balances the richness of the sauce. You can also add a little extra Parmesan cheese if you like things extra cheesy, and that's it. Just like that, you have creamy, flavorful 5-ingredient chicken Alfredo pasta ready to serve. It's perfect for a quick weeknight dinner, a cozy weekend meal, or even when you want to impress friends without spending hours in the kitchen. Before we dig in, here's a quick tip. This dish is incredibly versatile. You can swap the chicken for shrimp if you like seafood, or even go vegetarian and add roasted vegetables like broccoli or mushrooms. The sauce will still be creamy and comforting, and the dish will still feel indulgent. And if you want to make it extra special, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice on top right before serving adds a nice brightness that cuts through the richness of the Alfredo. Alright, time to plate it. Grab a serving bowl or a plate. Twirl the pasta with a fork to make it look extra appetizing. Place some chicken on top. Sprinkle with parsley, maybe a little extra Parmesan. And boom, you've got a meal that looks like it came straight out of a fancy restaurant. But the best part? It only took 5 ingredients and less than half an hour to make. How amazing is that? Now, I want you to imagine taking your first bite. The pasta is coated in a velvety sauce, the chicken is tender and juicy, and every mouthful is rich, comforting, and utterly satisfying. That's the kind of food that makes cooking feel rewarding, even for beginners. And the great news is, once you've mastered this recipe, you can start experimenting. Add garlic, mushrooms, spinach, or even a dash of nutmeg to the sauce. Make it your own. But even in its simplest form, this 5-ingredient chicken Alfredo pasta is already perfect. So there you have it, friends. A simple, easy, and absolutely delicious recipe that proves you don't need a million ingredients or complicated steps to make something incredible in the kitchen. Give this recipe a try, and I promise it will become a staple in your cooking rotation. And if you do make it, snap a photo and share it with us in the comments. I love seeing your creations. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the kitchen today. If you enjoyed this recipe and want more beginner-friendly, simple and tasty meals, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from the Chill Cook. I post new recipes regularly, and I guarantee you'll find something fun, easy, and delicious every time you visit. Alright friends, until next time, keep it chill, keep it simple, and most importantly, keep cooking and enjoying every bite. See you in the next one.